What's up, y'all? How you guys doing? We're going to be starting a new series here. We're going to be going through and we're going to be ranking top 10 of different Pokemon. We might end up doing shinies, top 10 shinies, top 10 of certain sets from certain eras. But I figured since Charizard's kind of in the spotlight right now, we should start out with Charizard, one of the most popular Pokemon in the franchise, and thought it'd be kind of fun. We're also gonna, at the end, go over this really cool website called Rate Your Pokemon Cards. And they just barely created it and made it, and it's really sweet because it's driven by the community. So we'll finish off there. We'll show my top 10 all together. On that website, you can create an account, hop in there, flame my list. You can downvote some of these cards that I have in my top 10. So it's really fun. You can hop in there. It's community driven. So we're going to be doing TCG Player just so that way you guys can kind of see some of the prices for these Charizards, because at the end of the day, we're collectors. Obviously, investing is just part of the game. You have to. The game and the cards are all traded in money. So we have to take that into account at the end of the day. And for my number 10 Charizard here is going to be Radiant Charizard from Crown Zenith. It's kind of a basic looking card, but I'm just a sucker for shiny Charizard. What can I say? I love this art. I like that it looks like he's just flying over some crystals or some snow and it's just getting thrown up. So really cool one. It's a very affordable card, starting there at $8.50. So I thought that was a great one to start off at our 10 position. And we'll move on to our number 9, which is the Charizard from Dragon set. And I'm not a huge e-reader guy, but I actually really like this Charizard. I love how it looks like it's just flying down from the sky and it's breathing fire straight into a Pokemon in a battle, and you can see the hollow pattern in there is pretty cool. And I just think it's a really cool, menacing Charizard. And we got a price here of $200, so we're definitely already at that point where you're going to be paying a good amount to add this to your collection. But right now we're just appreciating the art, looking over which ones we think are the coolest ones, and this one for me definitely made it up there. So that's our number 9. So number 8, it's one of our more modern cards, and it's the Charizard from Paldean Fates. And I think this one's really cool because it leans into the dark black Charizard, and it being a dark type with the Terra Crown is really cool. And love that it looks like it's being consumed by all these dark crystals. So really cool, menacing looking Charizard, almost from your nightmares. So really like that one. 235 isn't horrible. I'm sure you can find some damaged ones for less. So that's going to be our number 8 Charizard. Number 7. This honestly is probably one of my favorite Charizards. I think this one is awesome. It looks like Attack on Titan, Godzilla. Charizard looking mean out here, and he looks like he's going to come burn down a village. And this was a promo card from the Sword and Shield era, and only $43, and that's a near mint. So you could actually pick this up, throw it in a binder. I'm sure there's some grading plays you could do there. So really sweet one, and I would highly recommend picking this guy up for your set. So we are up to our 7th there, and number 6 I have Blaine's Charizard, and this one's just a classic. So good. It's very nostalgic with all these gym challenge cards, and right now their Pokemon's bringing back the trainer cards with the Pokemon. So I'm really hoping that they bring this back for the 30th, maybe get a 30th stamp on it, and that way we're able to pick it up for a little bit cheaper price, because yeah, you're looking over $500 there. So hopefully we see a reprint or they throw a promo stamp on it, and that'd be pretty great, because I think this card deserves to be added to a lot more people's collections, and especially where a lot of these older cards are kind of too expensive for your normal collector. And so that's going to be our 6th, I'm right? Yeah, our 6th place. And then 5th place, I have our Charizard from Delta Species Crystal Guardians. And I'm a little bit biased with this one because I did pull this when this set was in rotation, and I just think it's so cool that it was an electric type Charizard, and you can see the electricity around it, the crystals and the yellow glow. So I think that's really cool. It was pretty innovative at the time, and you can still pick it up at a fairly reasonable price. Obviously it's damaged, so going to the binder, but I think that this would be one of those cards that would be really sweet to add to anyone's collection there. And number 4, it's another one that I pulled and traded away for more vintage cards at the time. So didn't just give it away or lose it. So it was nice to be able to get something out of it. I traded for some base set holo rares that I never really got. So looking back, obviously I should have held on to this guy, but 2000, that's a damaged one. So it's definitely one of the GOATs. You have the picture coming over the frame, which is just, at the time, was crazy. Like coming out with the frame. So got to show the respect, and it being a dark type is what kind of started the whole Terra Pokemon, I feel like, too. So pretty sweet, especially with the Crystal Guardians and the Delta Species. So our number 3 is going to be somewhat controversial, because there's a lot of people that love and a lot of people that hate this card, but I think this card definitely deserves to be in our top 3. It is amazing. I think the artist is incredible. Dan Chow, he's one of the newer artists, and I think he deserves a lot more attention, and he's an up-and-coming artist, and I really look forward to collecting more of his cards. He also drew the Mega Gengar and the Sacrum SIR from Black Bolt. So keep an eye out for his future stuff. And I love this card because you got the Mega just chilling over his little family of Charizard, Charmeleon, Charmander. So I love the storytelling there, and the blue and the orange is just so epic. So that's our 3rd place. And then number 2 has to go to Dark Charizard. I'm a huge Team Rocket fan. I know a lot of us millennials are, and we can't help it, but it's just such a good card. So cool, so clean. Charizard just looking mean out there, ready to fight anyone and everyone. The holo patterns on it are pretty sweet as well. Some of these, I'm pretty surprised, unlimited. I mean, $90. So one of those that you could pick it up, fairly reasonable, but I'm sure it's in terrible condition. So just be aware of that, and when you're picking these up, but want to really keep your eye out and add to your collection, especially if you're a Team Rocket lover like me. And of course, number 1, it's still undefeated, is Charizard from base set. And oh, this thing just ruled the playgrounds as a kid, and everyone that had one was pretty much a king. And I still think to this day it's over $500,000, and we really could see it hit $1 million within the next 5 years. And I think the money speaks for itself, and you could find a heavily played one for 800, but definitely it's cool that they had them in celebrations at a very affordable price. So if you're really wanting one, I'd pick it up in celebrations. I need to pick up one. I just haven't really been looking. I picked up a Blastoise just because Blastoise was the first holo card that I pulled as a kid. So I unfortunately don't have that one, so I picked up the Celebrations in a 9.5 CGC. It'd be nice to have it in PSA, but I don't really care. It's for my personal collection. I'm not really looking to trade it. So I'd definitely be looking to pick up the Celebrations soon just because my Blastoise just pumped up. I think it was like 70, 80%. So those cards are starting to run. So definitely get on that before it's too late. So if we hop over here to rate your Pokemon cards, you can actually see my top 10 here. So you can come in here, you can like it. I don't know, I wish they'd add a dislike. That'd be fun. You guys can just trash it. Tell me how dumb my list is, putting a mega Charizard above shiny or gold star Charizard. So yep, you can just look up Poke Lambo, go to my lists, come in here, roast it. But the fun part is you can see right here as a 4.3, 22 ratings. That's ridiculous. So we give it a 5-star. Come through. We already gave, oh no, we didn't. 5-star. Should we go? Dude, it's 5-star. I don't care. We're just giving them all 5s. Yeah, I would say that's a 4.5. We can't be going too crazy, you know. So 4.5. 4.5. And I'll be fine. You know, we'll kind of get down into the 4 territory here. Well, am I the first one? Wow. That's crazy. And then we'll go 4-star here. We'll go 4-star here. So super fun app and website. Hop on here. You can start voting on what cards you like. They also have a feature where you can look at random Pokemon and vote for yourself. So I highly recommend hopping on here, making your own lists. Tell me if my top 3 was wrong, if you'd add another one of them to the top 3, and if I even missed one from the top 10. But thanks for watching, guys. You have a good day.